sharing another anecdote from my Louisville trip. I'm at Angel's Envy Distillery.
Oh, that's my favorite bourbon.
Good
True
stuff.
story.
Delicious bourbon, great
Very good.
operation. And I'm taking the tour there. And tour guide, kind of a young hipster guy, showing us around. And he says, okay, here we are. This is where that 51% or more has to be corn for it to be bourbon. We get the corn from a neighboring county. We get, I think it was barley from someplace in Ohio. And he says, we get a little bit of rye from Canada. And he's showing us, where the stuff's. Guy behind me says, why are we buying rye from Canada? And he says, well, they grow a lot of rye there. It's good quality. It's close at hand. It's a good spot. He says, well, how can you call it American if you're buying the rye in Canada? And the tour guide says, well, sir, here we are in America. I'm American. We're employing Americans. We're producing this bourbon here in America. It's sold in America as well as around the world. And I couldn't resist. After the tour, I walked up to the guy and I said, how often do you get that question? He said, oh, 2 or 3 times a day. I
Oh
mean,
my
if
God.
if we're at the point where a Kentucky company that's set up in downtown Louisville, that's part of the revival of a downtown that's quite attractive and fun, that I guess used to be having harder times, we're going to demonize them because they're buying a grain from Canada, our neighbor,
Where they also sell bourbon.
where they also sell bourbon. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, are we really pursuing the fantasy that we're gonna make and consume everything here? And by the way, what happens to the exporters in this?